Okay. Hi again, everybody. So since the loose leash walking video turned out to be somewhat okay with me rambling, I thought I'd do one more video on stay this time. I know that in most of my classes this session we just began talking about stay. So I figured that this would give you something else to work on, especially when you're home a little bit more with your pups. So I want you to remember that stay can be very, very tough for some pups. So it's really important to make sure you work at their pace. And remember what we talked about in class, you need to work on teaching them to hold a position for a varying amount of time first, with you not moving away from them before you're ready to take more steps away. So teach them how to pause first, and then we can work on stay. And remember, by teaching them how to pause, choose a sit or a down or a stand, whichever position is most comfortable for your pups to work on in the early stages. And again, if they're having a hard time with a down, don't push it, just work on a sit or a stand instead. We'll figure it out as we go along. But anyway, for pause, remember, you're gonna choose that position, and at first you're gonna reward one treat right after another as long as they're maintaining that position. If they break, no big deal, take a deep breath, get them reset, and start over again. And then you're gonna go ahead and work up to maybe rewarding every count of 10, then count to 2, then count to 5, count to 15, count to 1. They never know how long they have to go between treats. What I want you guys to work up to is 30 seconds between treats. If your dog or your puppy can hold a sit, for example, for about the count of 30, then we can start working on you taking a step or two away from them. Now, a lot of times when we start working on stay, we say, stay, turn her back and walk away. This little one right here, little Miss Maggie, she was a Velcro dog when she was a puppy. And so that meant that everywhere I went, Maggie was like glued to me. So if I was to just say stay when she was younger and turn my back and walk away, Maggie was gonna follow me, so she would not be able to succeed. So what's worked with her and Radar is by me backing away slowly and also working around them without actually adding a lot of distance in the early stages. And I don't turn my back on my pup until they're confident enough with my returning to them where they don't feel like they have to follow. So I'm going to show you with Radar and Maggie. I guess we're working them together right now. They're a little tired right now. They've had a walk, they've done nose work, Radar's played a lot of fetch, and they've done some other training. So we'll see how this goes. So what I'm going to work on right now is showing you how to work on pause first, just as a review for all my students. So Radar, sit. Radar, down. Yes, good boy. I guess you can see his head, that counts. Good boy. Good girl, Maggie. Yes. Yes. Notice how I'm not moving away. I'm not taking any steps away from my dogs right now. Yes. Yes. I'm simply rewarding them. Yes. Varying amounts of time between treats, and rewarding them for holding this position. Now I want you to remember, I'm out in my yard right now. The birds are singing, one of my cats is walking the stone wall behind the camera. Yes. Neighbors are driving by. Nice, Radar. Radar just flipped a hip over for those of you who can't see. I'll move them in a second. So there's a lot more distractions out here right now, which means my pups may have a harder time, Radar I'm speaking of, maintaining a stay. So we're going to set them up to succeed. Okay, come. I'm going to get them reprogrammed, and we're going to try it from a distance where you can actually see the whole dog. Radar, sit. Down. Yes, good boy. Maggie, come. Good, good, Maggie, moo. Okay. So I got them into a new position. Hopefully you guys can still hear me where you are right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just reward them for maintaining their position since I moved to a different location. I'm gonna try to use this road cone to keep me in the camera frame, but good job, guys. All right, now that they're doing pretty good with holding a certain position, I'm gonna show you how I start working on stay. My signal for stay is a hand up like a stop sign. You can use a hand up or you don't have to. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. So when I start working on stay, this is one of the behaviors where I'm okay with saying the cue as you're teaching it, okay? So I'm gonna say puppies. I use the word puppies to mean that I'm working with everybody. If I say Radar's name, it means I'm working with him. If I say Maggie's name, it means I'm working with her. So those of you who are working with 2 dogs, that might be helpful so that if you're working your pups together at some point, which I do recommend working up to over time, yes. They'll know if you're talking to one individually or the whole group. So I'm going to say puppies, and okay, here comes my 3rd dog, which you'll see in a minute is not a dog. Hello, Tech. It's good to see you. Okay, we're going to see how this goes now. Yes, Radar. Yes, Maggie. Good boy, Tech. So now I'm going to use my hand signal as a stay sign, and we're going to go ahead and see how this goes, and the cat won't listen to me, so don't grade me on that one. Okay, puppies, stay. Yes, good job. And I don't know if you guys could see, but I did not even move both my feet. So in the early stages, it's simply stay. Yes, good job. Good puppies. Good tech. So I'm keeping this leg stationary. In the early stages, I'm just working on my pup being able to hold still while I move a little bit around them. For some dogs, taking a full step back will be too much. So I want you to set them up to succeed. So in the early stages, puppies and tech, stay. Yes, good, stay, puppies. Tech, you failed that one, but that's okay. You're still very cute. You go, Tech. And yes, my cat's eating dog treats. So if you're ready to start working on more steps, puppies, stay. Yes, good job. Notice how I'm not moving away from them. I'm simply taking a step to the left or the right. Puppy, stay. Yes, good job. And with that, that's letting them know that I am coming back. I'm not adding too much distance into my stay, and I'm helping them be able to be successful. Stay. Yes, good job. Why I'm holding two hands up, I have no idea. I guess I'm making it clear for both dogs. Puppies, stay. Yes, good job. And you're gonna work up your stays that way. So again, I'm still backing away. I'm still facing them. Stay. No matter where I go right now. Yes, good job. I'm returning to them to reward them. And my plan is get back to my dogs before they feel like they have to break position. So I don't want you guys to make your pups have to hold a stay for too long right now. You need to get back to them before they feel like they have to break. Now, if my pups break position, I'm going to take a deep breath, bring them back to where I left them. Do not reward them for breaking position and start over again, but take fewer steps and make sure I reward more frequently. Puppy, stay. Yes, good job. So that gives you a little idea on how to start working on your stay. For my advanced kids, so the ones in Manners 2 and dogs who've been working a little bit more on stay at home, you can start mixing it up a little bit. So I'm going to say stay. Yes, good job. Notice how I just kind of take a step back, I turn my back, I go right back and reward. If you're getting really good with that, you're going to say puppy, stay. Go right back and reward. Good job. My cat's staying too. That's hilarious. Thank you, Tech. Yes, I have an odd house. That's okay. Okay. Puppy, stay. Yes, and they're staying with a chipmunk squeaking behind them too, so that's a huge deal. So again, work around your pup first, then start to take baby steps. Literally move one foot, go right back and reward. Try to keep your body as straight as you can. You can hold treats in your hands if you want to. But again, remember that if you bend over, you might accidentally call your dog to you. So the whole point is help them understand what you want. So puppies, stay. Yes, good job, guys. Nice work. Good job, Tech. Puppies, stay. And for my kids in the Manners 2 classes, I want you to be working on being able to walk around your dogs. So puppies, stay. Yes, good job. Just like that. And again, you're going to work up to that by think of the face of a clock. Stay, go right back and reward. Stay, go right back and reward, and work like the hand on a clock until you finally can walk all the way around them. Stay, work up to being able to walk over your dogs. Work up to stay, clapping your hands by your dogs. Work on being able to skip by your dogs. Do all sorts of crazy stuff. And my favorite one is stay. Yes, good job. Do a jumping jack with muck boots and your down vest on. Text board with me now. I want you, as your pups get better, so this is my puppy kindergarten students and Manners 1. Work on the basics first. Pause, and then work up to baby steps back from your dogs. As they're doing better, Manners 2 and beyond, add some distractions, add some distance, and mix it up. So, okay guys, free. Good job. So again, guys, that is a little tutorial, a little bit longer than I planned on. Having too much fun on working on stay. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email, send me a text message, and we'll work it out. But work at baby steps, work at your dog's pace. It's not a competition, and we'll see how everybody's doing next time I see you. All right, take care, guys.